Yo guys, Spiderbot here bringing you some updated information on Black Ops 2 Zombies DLC Pack number 1 coming out supposedly on January 29th with the map name for zombies called Die Rise. If you remember the image that we showed you in the previous video the other day, looked like it was from a GameStop somewhere in the U.S. And we do actually have a larger image that we're going to show here. So January 29th, it is a promotional image that has been confirmed to exist in several, more than one, I believe, GameStop locations, I think, in the U.S. So do we have any details about this map called Die Rise? Well, there have been a lot of things being posted on the forums that I follow, and actually very detailed postings, but they're actually conflicting. So you know there are people making stuff up. You know, people have posted videos saying, oh, I talked to this guy, and he's actually played the map, he's played the DLC, and he's providing me with all this information. I'm bringing it to you. Number one, but I can't name my source, right? I mean, number one, okay, maybe you have some source, and maybe he's full of shit and doesn't know a thing about the map and is just making this stuff up. And like I said, there are different schools of detailed information about the map that seem to obviously conflict a little bit. So again, that people are making stuff up. Anyways, let's take a closer look at the image in Die Rise. One of the buildings in the background, and this was one of the theories posted a couple days ago or a day ago, that perhaps the map would be located in Japan, China, Korea. I'm not sure about the lettering, if it's Japanese lettering, if it's Korean lettering, or Chinese lettering. I'm not sure. It's very hard to tell. It's actually blurred out. So does that signify the location of the map? I mean, we have these taller buildings. I wouldn't necessarily call them high-rises, but they are significantly taller buildings than, something that you would see in a city of sorts. But, I mean, this could also exist in, some of the larger cities in North America, in, like, their Chinatowns, or they have certain areas where there are a lot of shops, Chinese shops or Japanese shops or Korean shops. I don't know. So it really could have been in any one of those locations, in my opinion. So one of the other possible clues that were leading people to believe this was perhaps in Japan was the red coloring, the red lines that are coming down from the top and top left and top right of the image. And if you look at this image of the rising sun, the Japanese rising sun, it does kind of look like there may be elements of that in the image, perhaps, or perhaps it's just blood splatter that happens to be falling in that sort of pattern. Not sure. So there are a few other images floating around out there, including this one, which is the loading screen, the start screen for Die Rise in survival mode. Now, what I'd like to point out here is that some of the comments from people stating they have all this information about Die Rise and have played it state that it's a map like Transit, where it actually contains sub-maps, like the bus depot, the farm, and the town. But if you go and try and play any of those maps in survival, you can't play Transit survival. You have to play bus depot survival, or farm survival, or town survival. And then you have the standalone map, Nuketown survival. It doesn't make sense that Die Rise is this big, all-encompassing map with these sub-maps in it, but then you're able to play it as a survival map. So from what it looks like to me here, and if this is in fact not fake, which it very well could be. I mean, if it is, it's a very, very good job of being fake. But if it isn't, then it would seem to me that Die Rise is simply another survival map similar to like Nuketown Zombies. The other thing that I'll note in the bottom left, look at how it says Breslau, Germany. Now again, if that is, it may be a fake thing, it may be a placeholder thing, because let's go back to the loading screen, at least not the loading screen, but when you first start in on Der Riese, you see when you first start the game, it says near Breslau, Germany. Well, okay, so perhaps there is, Die Rise is a play on Der Riese. Are people trolling us with these fake images, or saying, hey, it's Breslau, Germany, so it has a tie-in to Der Riese, Die Rise, Der Riese, kind of a play on words. We thought perhaps Die Rise is like high rise. Maybe it's a play on both. I mean, high rise, thinking, you have these taller buildings in the background. The only problem is, and let's take a look at the image here of Breslau.